Hi. Uh, Hi, Mina-chan. Can everyone hear me? Yes. Yay. Let me have a quick sip of my drink. So we are back. I breathed in the drink. So we are back with part 2 of the KFC stream. Yes, my stream was obviously so good. It just needed to be put into 2 streams. So more Mari this month. Woo! Move my chair a bit. Get comfy. Let me see if I've got the game booted up. Yes, we do. So we're gonna jump right into it. And so, yeah. Oh wait, I'll give a recap for anyone who may have forgotten. So we have been at the school for Culinary Arts. The teacher sniffs me. Colonel Sanders also sniffs me, which is weird. And a bunch of students died from food poisoning. I died from the chicken being really good. But we just finished our second day at the school, and Colonel Sanders invited us to his house, and then we were cold, and we tried on his jacket, and he was like, oh, why'd you do that? So we were just like, oh yeah, we were cold, no other reason. And then we slept over at Colonel Sanders' house, and then we have just woken up, and it is day 3, which is apparently the end of the semester at this school. Very short semesters, my kind of thing. So I think we're gonna hopefully graduate today if we do well on our exams. And hopefully we don't find another Spork monster. Because I don't know if we can take another fight with the Spork monster. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I don't know why it's not showing up. Let me click it. Ah, there we go. It's set to the wrong window. There we go. Can everyone see it? I will move myself out of the way. That is the wrong thing. Move me. Where am I? There I am. No, I'm too wide. No. There we go. Yes, fries before guys, I've seen in the chat. Yes, fries before guys. So if it comes between us having to help Miriam or Colonel Sanders, I may have to stick with my fries before guys. Like, I put that motto out there. I kind of have to stick to it now. I need to actually open it on my screen so I can see. Okay. So, yeah, we've just woken up on day 3 of school in Colonel Sanders' hideaway, which seems like it's in a really nice place. I don't know how close it is to the school. Maybe the school is in a really nice place too. We will never know. Did we make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of my life. My thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast and your mouth waters at the sight of it. It better not be chicken. I like chicken, but not for breakfast. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's chicken! And a scone that I know he's going to call it a biscuit, isn't it? Isn't he, even? It's meticulous. No, it's stupid. I taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes me on a journey. When I return, he's waiting to ask me an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? That's moving a little fast, Colonel Sanders. Like, I haven't even said that I like you. Daniel-sama, I know biscuit is not a scone, but it looks like a scone, and they're calling it a biscuit, and it's not a biscuit. So the closest thing it is a scone. That is what I have decided. How presumptuous. Yeah, that's what I thought. I haven't even said anything to you, Colonel Sanders, and you're asking if we make a perfect match. He just wants to steal my mashed potato recipe. My cuisine, and your taste buds, that is. Okay, no one... That's just kind of pompous and kind of full of yourself, to be perfectly honest. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? We can either take him down a peg or flatter him. Like, I feel like the correct answer is probably to flatter him. Because, like, you know, the game's called I Love You, Colonel Sanders. But honestly, he is kind of full of himself, so I kind of want to say something to him. Yes, we had someone say take him down. Now I can feel no guilt in taking him down. Take him down! What? Are we gonna fail again? Oh no. It's good. Oh god. It's the American version of mum. It's good, but my mom made better. Oh no. Colonel Sanders' expression grows serious. Did your little jab land too hard? It's not that deep. It's not that deep, bro. Colonel, I know what you're gonna say. I need to be better if I'm gonna leave my mark on this world. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. It's not that deep. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Could that be me, Colonel Sanders? I will be the finance guy, trust. There will be no embezzlement of funds. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Almost as quickly as this semester, which is 3 days, but apparently enough to put us into crippling student loan debt. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. Don't I have to go to school? There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, waits for no one. Then maybe I should just go straight to school instead of home. Oh. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. How did you get in my house? Miriam, how did you get in my house? Are you Shiori in disguise? Do not break into my house again. Wait, she was like, where have you been? Cause I had one heck of a night. Okay, see, you don't care about me. It's always where's Mari, not how's Mari. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, I was just... But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Miriam, please, it's not always about you. Like, sometimes it can be, but, like, come on. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date with the robot guy, I'm guessing. I think I can believe that. Since I'd been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Can someone teach me how to speak Clank language? Because I don't understand a word he says, and everyone else seems to. Of course, I told him. You better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. Well, even if his dials changed, surely you can just switch them round. You could just hack him. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. Yeah, sure, I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends. But things quickly spiraled out of control. Why does everyone here have such a crazy life? Did she just say skydiving as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? That's what I'm saying! And now I'm not really sure where we stand. Oh, Miriam, you crying. I'm sorry, bestie. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. Yes. I can see in chat, so wild. Yeah, that may be wild, but my night was wilder. Well, yes, skydiving is a wilder sport, but like, I went to Colonel Sanders' house and had breakfast made by Colonel Sanders, so I think I kind of win. And I went on a date too. I don't think that was a date, but I kind of want to beat Miriam, so. Back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. You what? No, Miriam, I passed out on his couch, okay? We're not married. Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Wowzers. He just got upset we joked about his chicken. Like, you need a guy that can take a joke, and he can't. A bit too self-absorbed. Miriam offers to support you no matter what you do. Well, that's nice, Miriam. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. Oh, why are these the first people I see when I get to school? Like, Jojo from Wish and McDonald's worker. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. Oh. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Hee hee, Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. Well done, Pop. You can get your swirly dipped too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Yeah. McDonald's worker Ashley. Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school. But who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Mari, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. I mean, I guess the horse is better than Pop. I mean, I don't really care about Pop, so, I mean, either's fine. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Clench the other fist, then. Oh, and I forgot we literally had the worst day yesterday. Got kicked by a horse. Hand in the blender incident. And I feel there was another thing, but I forgot. Probably people thinking I'm smelly again. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up. Ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Maury, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Okay, minus my voice I put on, like the winning so hard thing, giving Mitsuko vibes. Only that bit, Mitsuko. I'm not calling you a McDonald's worker, just the winning part. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? Yeah, compliment me. Compliment me, Colonel Sanders. Yeah, I may have put my hand in a blender, but look at her. She works for McDonald's. That's like your rival. But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? I don't think Colonel Sanders likes the flavor. I mean, look at that. That is not... No, that's not the face you want to see someone making at your food. It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, Maury. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Girl! Girl! Not even girl. Boy! Boy! She is awful to me. I'm allowed to make an awful comment to her. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Maury. Ah, Haruka-chan, thank you for joining. It's nice to see you. Well, see your name. I can't see you. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, that's that book! It looks like bad news! It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. We saw a Spork monster and we don't believe in magic. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? You got a point there, Miriam. I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. If it could erase them from everyone's memories, we could get rid of Ashley or Van Van. I feel like Van Van would be nowhere near as effective if he didn't have Ashley. That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like, anything else not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Yeah, I'm being blinded by how rich I could be from his KFC. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. We can either cast the forbidden spell, or don't do it. I feel like we're gonna fail if we cast the forbidden spell, but also I kinda want to cast the forbidden spell. Like, just to see what happens. Like, obviously it would work, but we'll see. I am being encouraged to cast it. Now if I fail, I won't feel bad. You begin to recite the spell, oh no. But you stumble on the words, and the only effect it seems to have is to make you forget what it is you were doing. Aww. I thought we were going to get like a cool scene there. Oh right, after looking at the page again, it comes rushing back to you. Are we stuck in a loop now? Let's see if we're stuck in a loop. Cast it. Yeah, we're gonna stumble on the words. Let's try a third time. Okay, now it says a different word. Like, seriously, don't do it. Memories are important. Well, now I know we're not stuck in an infinite loop. Cast the spell! Ha 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 ha. Oh no. Wow. Oh. Wait. Oh. Cool, we got stuck out of the loop. Welp, here goes nothing. See, whenever someone doesn't let you do something, this game has just proven Keep trying to do it, and you'll eventually get through. Hold on to your butt. Everyone hold on to your butt. What? Huh? Is this the loading screen? Is it taking... Ah! Oh my... It's actually taking me back to the start of the game. No. No! Can I not go back? Can I not go back? Maybe if I go to the title screen and load. No! Oh, no! What is this? Load? Oh, my days! I didn't think it would actually be a bad thing. Oh! Now I'm gonna have to spam that speed button. Still can't make my name a small a. Yeah, I know I forgot everything, but I didn't think it would actually make me forget everything. Why should I have to have consequences? I'm gonna spam this fast forward button. This is gonna take so long. Oh, the sound effects. Da 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 da. I mean, if anyone didn't watch the first stream and is really fast at reading, they'll be able to figure out what's going on, maybe. I think I can remember the answers that we gave, so I just need to spam through it. Oh yeah, that's that guy that died. I think we gave him the rubber ball. See, my memory is impeccable. I can't believe it actually, like, made it so we can't go back. Like, oh. Stupid game following its own logic and doing what it said. Five out of 5, boom. Blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, this is where we died here. I think it was that one. Yeah, Colonel Sanders, it was really great. We didn't die this time. Oh yeah, I remembered we told him a new ingredient and he said it sucked. Cooking arena. This is where the guy died. Miriam, your boyfriend is Clank. Zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. I can't remember which one we did here. I feel like we would have gone for Miriam. For fries before guys. This guy's gonna die, blah 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 blah. No one cares that he died, blah 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 blah. Spark monster, blah blah blah. We finished him. Bye, Borko. Day 2. Yes, Haruka-chan, I cast a forbidden spell. And I thought it wasn't going to let me do it. But I was like, no, I'm going to keep pressing it and see if it lets me do it. And it did actually make me forget everything. Like, you can't even press the go back button to go to where you were. Like, you literally, it resets everything. It removed all my save data. Like, yeah, it did what it said it was gonna do, but like, come on. How was I supposed to know that casting a spell to make me forget everything would make me forget everything? Like, it was meant to make me forget about Colonel Sanders, not go back in time. Stupid Van. Stupid Ashley. Blah, 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 blah. I know we ate the pepper because he got mad at me for eating the last pepper, even though maybe he shouldn't have given it to me. We challenged these guys to a battle, and I had to do this quiz. It was 11. Aru, noise. This is taking forever. Oh wait, it was internalized, I remember. When we put ourselves between, we died. Didn't die, I mean, fail. Right, we're getting there now, we're getting there. Oh, it's another Spark monster. Oh, I can see people are going to Comic-Con tomorrow. Is anyone else in chat going to Comic-Con tomorrow? Da, 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 da. I mean, maybe you should, unless you already have cosplay plans, maybe you should cosplay as Colonel Sanders. Da, 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 da. Yay, we're back to day 3. We just gotta get to school. Yeah, Miriam, you don't care about our life. You kind of... Da, 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 da. Blah, blah, blah. Stop batting your eyelids. I know, guys! We should cast the forbidden spell! What could possibly go wrong? We take our friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Or he must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him as a snack. I didn't know we had homework at this school, and also it's only been 3 days. I don't know how it can be old. But I guess we'll give him some home. Oh, but then he might not want to eat the homework because he's a teacher. I mean, the homework probably wasn't finished anyway, so it's probably best he eats it. You reach into your backpack and grab some homework from last semester that you forgot to turn in. Oh, so there are semesters to this school. Okay, I need to know more about this school's timetable. Sprinkles immediately goes for it and gobbles the sheet of paper like it's a piece of fresh chicken rawhide. Ahem. I apologize for the outburst. I know it seems cliche, but not much in this world satisfies me like ungraded work. My, Mari, were you studying something with cinnamon? I've been sitting in on a lecture series around the art of cake baking. How insightful. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Mari, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, but before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Miriam! You're such a gossip. Sprinkles is interrupted by words and sparks coming from the back of the room. Are they kissing, or is he just making noise? I told you to save it for after class. Oh, they're fighting. They're fighting. Oh. Trouble in paradise, Miriam. Bzzd, bzzd. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clang's language of mechanical noises. Miriam, if you don't want to go skydiving, you could have said no. But no, you had to show off to your cool kid friends, Jeff and Joan, J&J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Bzzd, bzzd. Yeah, well that doesn't make it a great date. Beep. Whir. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain, or off a cliff for all I care. Sad beep. Either he either said sad beep or beep. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Beep. Bzzz. She broke him! She broke him. You killed him. This is another death at this school. No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank. Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. Is this more... Again, maybe Clank ate a person, and that would mean another death at the school. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Yeah, don't worry, Miriam. No one knows about the drama. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition! Showdown! Challenge exam! Trademark. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. Oddly specific. How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. Yet fries before guys, Miriam, I would never have done this to you. I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone, Miriam. You are a strong, independent woman. Me and you, we're going to cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs. But she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me? Of course not. Well, maybe. Sorta. But I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop, or Clank, or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Yes, Miriam, you are better than that. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you're pep-talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch. Oh, but I'm gonna be hungry for my exam now. But that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. Is it eating? You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. Oh, what will we make? This is it. The location of your final challenge. A test of will. A test of courage. A test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants off of Van Van, the supposed Man-Man, and his evil counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Mari's famous chicken pot pie. That actually sounds so good. I really want a chicken pie now. Haruka-chan, please can you send an order to Chio-senpai for chicken pot pie delivered to my room? Thank you. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Sakura blossoms. Woo! Colonel Sanders! Ah! Mari, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. And my hand. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. We can ignore it like there was no sound at all, or fess up about our practice dish. I mean, I don't think he's gonna use the knowledge of our practice dish to cheat. And also, if that's my lunch, I don't want a burnt lunch. So I'm gonna fess up. Oh, we got hearts! We got hearts, yay. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I'm creating. I know. My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. When did you do this test? Why at 401 yards can you not? That's an oddly specific distance. No, it's not. An oddly specific distance would be like 433. But I would expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? I mean, I feel like I could probably tell the smell of a chicken pie. Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? Haha, no. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow, that looks so good. Haruka-chan, please tell me you have sent my order for pot pie to Chio. If I don't get a pot pie delivery, that's on you. Yeah, you're a delivery dear. Deliver me chicken. Thank you. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Oh. Haruka, I know you don't usually deliver chicken, but you also Until recently, you did not usually live in the manor, so you can make changes to usual teas. I would like chicken. Thank you. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. Ah, that was so loud. There are no rules. That's his, except to cook with everything you've got. So I could just like punch Ashley in the face and take her out. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese, plus the pot pie you've been practicing, are just the dishes that will push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe... Register sign. Fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at full 10 out of 10, with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool, special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Woo! Feel like I need to stretch for my little cooking thing. You can't see I'm stretching, but I am. Lumbering up. This is getting very serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. It what now? Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Ah, thank you, Haruka-chan. You are being very helpful. You are being a very good kohai. Best friend, Baster Blaster! That sounds like she's gonna baste me. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid! Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula! Even Clank gets in on it. He spoke English? 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique! Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? That's what I'm saying! See, whoever wrote this game, they're either 100% me or 0% me. Because some of the stuff, it's like, nah. But some of the stuff, it's like, yeah, that's literally what I just said. It's the singularity, as was foretold! We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all! Don't let Van find out about ChatGPT. Oh. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out of the back door of the arena. Wait, unplugs? So he needs to be connected to the mains, then how did he skydive? Also, that must be a really big trip hazard. Again, another risk assessment issue this school needs to sort out. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic? Even if it's almost certainly evil magic. You can cast a spell or do it the hard way. Well, I kind of want to cast a spell, but last time I cast a spell, it went really wrong. Okay, we got a vote for Mayan. Yeah, Mayan magic is okay. It's not evil magic. It's just Mayan magic. I love how today. Yes, more people going for Moe Moekian. See, I like how everyone today is encouraging my bad ideas. It needs to be more like this. Alright, if we fail, it's everyone's fault. I will take partial responsibility. You take out your own spellbook and let your instincts guide you to a page you've never seen before. It's a summoning spell that will conjure up a spark monster. Now seems like a good time to add some chaos to the mix. You have summoned me! Ah, the broom cooking arena. So many fond memories of battling in this place. In my old life. In your old life? I wasn't always the monster you see before me. No. Once, I was but a student like yourself who attended this school. Oh, Haruka-chan! Thank you! You are, again, a very good Kohai. You may be my favourite for today. Good job. Spork Monster has noticed the book I am holding. I see what's going on here. Things aren't going your way, huh? Being there, my friend. I tried to cast a spell on myself to imbue my body with the powers of my favourite foods. As you can imagine, things did not go as planned. When spells say only cast in case of emergency, they mean it. Yeah, we learnt that about 20 minutes ago, Spark Monster. Thank you. I'm kind of in a pinch here. Got any better ideas? The Spark Monster's smile curls up mischievously. For starters, never cast spells on yourself. Cast them on your rivals. Spark Monster, this is actually such a good idea. If I'm going to be practicing like angel magic in real life, I should just do it on other people. Then if it goes wrong, it's not going to be anything bad that happens to me. This game, great ideas. Just tell me who is giving you trouble and we'll take very good care of them. My guy, thank you. This is a good supportive friend here. He can be Spark Friend. You motion to Ashley, and before you can think better of this dastardly decision, he recites a spell that turns her into a chicken! Now a mere bird, she flaps her wings and glides off into the produce section of the arena, far from her station. Okay, gotta go, bye! This could be dangerous. You're immediately racked with guilt over this act of blatant transmogrification. I'm gonna be real with you. I do not care, like... She's kind of awful, and I think the world is a better place without her. So yeah, no guilt. But for the sake of the game, oh yeah, this is so sad. I'm really upset, Ashley. Wow. You don't know what to do. It would be poetic justice for Ashley to live out the rest of her days as a chicken. And yet, that seems unspeakably cruel. After all, it's just a cooking competition. When did my guy get a conscience? We can try to save her, or we can do nothing and she'll remain a chicken. You were all for Team Magic, so I'm assuming you're all gonna be Team Do Nothing. I mean, Colonel Sanders can turn her into KFC. This is helpful for Colonel Sanders. I will do this for Colonel Sanders. Yes, put her in the pie! Yes. Jacko Dragon 95 knows what it's about. This is like good for overpopulation. Turn everyone into chickens. Chicken Ashley pecks around at the base of some cabinetry, that's a new word, searching for some loose vegetables to eat. The loose vegetables are all back here, girl. Mari, how could you? Cheating on the final exam? I've never been more disappointed. There was no rules, that's not cheating. He said there were no rules. And here I was considering you for a place not only in my future chain of highly successful chicken restaurants, but also my heart. Bro, it's not that deep. Without hesitation, he casts a counter spell from memory that saves her. How does he know magic? He doesn't have a book. There's such a thing as competing with honor, and this does not qualify. I no longer want anything to do with you. You are literally no fun, Colonel Sanders. Game over. You are not fun. It was just a bit of banter. This guy, he's honestly so hard to please. Like, alright, we'll try again. We'll try again. I'm not happy. No, Haruka-chan. This this doesn't mean we have to do our work properly. This just means next time I do bad things, make sure I don't get caught. So put something in the way that stops Colonel Sanders from seeing that I'm doing it. That isn't obviously an option here, but if this was real life. Remember, you didn't do the bad thing if you didn't get caught. It's not a shortcut. The dog said there were no rules, so it's fine. So, I mean, we could cast the spell but then turn her back, or we could just do it the hard way. I kind of want to see if Colonel Sanders still gets mad if I turn her back. So, I'll do that real quick. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Spark monster, no one cares about your life story. I guess we'll try to save her. Bark. She's in shock and still exhibiting some chicken-like movements, but otherwise appears to be alright. Ahem. Is it just me, or does the chicken seem remarkably fresh today? Right then, you realise that Colonel Sanders witnessed your entire sabotage. He is not impressed. Your heart sinks at as you think of how much you might have disappointed him and ruined your chances of any kind of future together. We can summon extra power or give up and drop out of culinary. It's not that deep. Like, fries before guys. We don't need Colonel Sanders. We can set up our own successful business. So I'm assuming if we give up, it's game over. If we summon extra power, I guess we can continue, but maybe we won't, like, win his heart. What does everyone else think? Should we go back and just not turn Ashley into a chicken, or should we soldier through? Haruka-chan, that is such a good point. We will use our extra Moe Moe power. If worst comes to worst, we have Miriam. Fries before guys. Gonna trademark that. Right. Moe Moe beam! Extra power to cook our mac and cheese and pot pie. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. I also came here to get a degree, not a man. I don't need no man. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. I'm going Super Saiyan! Woo! My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Mari. You are the chosen one. You will avenge me! I don't care about you, but I guess. The power you'd been summoning immediately fades back out. He's ruined my vibe. I was on like a good streak. You interrupted my inspiring monologue! Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Yeah, just flying. I can use my wings at this school. Energy courses through my body. You know that with this power, you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful. Because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. How did it overcook in like the 2 seconds I was charging up? But don't worry, dear Mari. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. Yay! I've been watching you today, and I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. Is he gonna like unburn my pot pie? I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? There are no rules! Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. Again, there's no rules. Cool line, but there was no rules. What a guy. What a stand-up bloke, am I right? Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students! I'm going to assume that if we hadn't gotten up his romance earlier, he just wouldn't have helped us and we would have failed. So I assume it's our hard work in being adorable that made him our friend now. With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. I only just realised there's a chicken on the little bust he stands on. That's cute. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. Probably the guy that died and the robot that was wheeled out of the room. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? Don't know about Pop, but Clank threatened to blow us up. From off-screen? From off-screen you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hee hee, I'm flying! It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside of the closet you see Pop, hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now! Damn, okay. We don't care that, you know, he couldn't have gotten up there himself. Just like, Pop, get down! Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad! I can understand if he got wedgie and like potato wedges mixed up, but a salad? And also, who wants a salad? See, this is why you should never eat salad. Lesson learned. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. Oh no, that means he's just going to be in student debt but have no degree. I mean, I don't really care about him, but sad for him. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCS AL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature whir, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. He got unplugged because he was threatening to blow us up, Sprinkles. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. It's a very small class. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow. 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come, I think they mean has come, for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now, describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles in savory soup. That's actually so cute. Do you know what would be even cuter? If like the chopsticks were edible and like actually just if the whole like if everything was edible, like the bowl as well, like mwah, perfect. It's very cute. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto Maki I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef! It's like on Hell's Kitchen, like, yes, chef, yes, Gordon Ramsay. Miriam, you should come, actually, don't come to the manor. If I asked for food and I got given something that tiny, I would not be happy. Please, call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles! And some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Mari, for helping me to believe in myself. Anything for you, Miriam. Bestie. Van, you're up. Now, describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. Like, it's kind of cool, but it's not exactly appealing to me. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second, different coloured type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles! A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it! A bit much is my kind of brand! Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof! Woof! Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grrr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Youch! My tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this! It keeps poking my tongue! Disqualified! A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour? Don't discount simplicity. And also, that's not glamour. That was, like, again, a hazard. Another hazard at this school. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Okay, bro. Before forcing us to enjoy his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student! Ashley, it's time to step up. But before Ashley steps up, I'm going to take a quick break to refill my drink because some of the long words they've got in this food, it's been making me thirsty. So I'm going to take a quick break to refill my drink. So if anyone else needs to refill their drink, go to the toilet, whatever, go ahead. Maybe start thinking about what you think Ashley's made. And we'll be back in maybe 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes. That takes us pretty much to past. So little break time, everyone. Go pee, go get drinks and snacks, go pet your dog, whatever. Little break time. Wee. we go. Blame Ashley. Blame Ashley. That was all Ashley's fault. I've got my drink. I hope everyone else has their drinks. That you went to the toilet. Whatever needed to be done. Let's hope Ashley's food tastes awful because Ashley sucks. I need to get the thing open. That's the wrong tab. There we go. Next student, Ashley. It's time to step up. I hope it's awful. Now, describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by a sugar glass. Oh, now the game's a bit loud. Is that better? Is this better, everyone? Okay. That's weird. I didn't even touch the audio for the game, but it's just gone up. Weird. Blame this human technology. Back up in heaven, we won't have this. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Maybe you should be an artist instead rather than a chef. And also, it reminded me of like on Great British Bake Off when they just make these ridiculously elaborate cakes and it's like, yeah, it looks cool, but I'm gonna eat that. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? That's what I'm saying, Ashley. Got toast in your ears or something, Mari? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition. At a cooking school, not an art school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. I mean, she's got a little bit of a point. I can see where she's coming from, but no. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry. ... I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted. But don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best. But this time, without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. Yeah, if you're gonna just be yourself, like me. Some people may not like me, but I like me, and that's the main thing. This isn't the last you've heard of me, either. Why did she pause before the either? If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. Oh, is this like in like an anime and they're like, oh, the actual test was to see if you could work together and you passed. That would be great. 2 chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, I want it. I want it. I want it so bad. That looks so good. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. They don't sell mac and cheese at KFC, do they? Maybe they do in other countries. Uh-oh. I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing? and completely blow me away. In my 49 dog... Oh! New donation from Queen of KFC! I guess Queen of KFC, you must be the person that managed to romance Colonel Sanders without dying. We have maybe died a few times. But Queen of KFC-sama, thank you for your donation. I guess they loved our cooking as much as Sprinkles has, because in his 49 dog years of life, he has never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. Wait, what? No, I don't want Ashley to pass. Like Van, I guess he just has some bad ideas. But oh, Ashley sucks. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gets a pass. It's Oprah. Everyone gathers round and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive. Even the Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. I can make a really great mac and cheese. You know them little packets where you just put it in the bowl with water and it makes it? I am boss at making them. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment, to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. And this chandelier is pretty cute. DJ Dog is in the house! Oh, oh, oh! You knew that Sprinkles was You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? They have different clothes. Van, what are you wearing? Can I cover this? Van, I don't want to see that. Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. I mean, I can't lie. When they were with that spell book, I thought they were gonna, like, cast a spell on me to kill me. I'm glad they didn't. So, maybe if I had gone down another route, they might have, like, tried to do that. But I'm glad they didn't. I guess I'm just this good at the game. Ignore all the times I died. For a moment, you actually believe them. Well, I've graduated now. I don't need to listen to these guys anymore. Not another haunting. This guy. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. What? So he didn't die. He's just a drama queen. Bro. Also, what happened that they had to make it so ghosts aren't allowed at graduation? Does this mean other students have died? Oh. Amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spark Monster! He is totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spark Monster is no more. I thought there were, like, multiple. Because there was the one we killed, then there was his brother, and then there was the one that I summoned. But I guess, I don't know if this is a new one, but whatever. The Spark Monster is no more. From here out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name. Party Monster. I think Spark Friend would have been better. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but no one cares about him because he is a loser who pretends to be dead. And everyone is too wrapped up talking to Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Oh, Miriam! You look so cute! Oh, I love Miriam's little outfit. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's gonna be Colonel Sanders, isn't it? Where's the cherry blossoms? What? It's Pop! He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. How is that crown staying on? I should take a screenshot of this and send it to Azami and go, is this you? Like, this you, girl? Haruka-chan, you are right, she is wearing Mayan colors. Oh, but this means she's light side. I mean, I guess she does suit the light side more. I bet she would be good friends with Chiyo-senpai. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat a crown. Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparkling and electrical hissing. Oh, sorry, sparking, not sparkling. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I actually feel like I knew it this whole time. Now that I have learnt the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. This is kind of deep, Miriam. Like, this is like, you know, deep, meaningful self-discovery. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear that she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives! The cherry blossoms, that's how you know it's him. What is he wearing? Howdy, classmates. He looks so casual because he's usually wearing his... I know it's a chef outfit, but it looks quite smart on him. Now he looks like some dad. Oh, is he? Oh no, he's wearing shorts. Wait, I'm not sure if you can see because of the banner. Can I move it so you can see his shorts? No, you can't see it. You can see a little bit. That is definitely skin. Wait, let me see if I move the other bit. There you go. You can see his shorts. Well, the fact that he has shorts on. Colonel Sanders is just the dad guy. Soccer dad. This time it's a full meal. What? Are we talking, did he bring a meal or are we saying he's the meal? Wait a minute, that's my coleslaw. He stole my coleslaw recipe that I told him about. And that's my mashed potatoes. What? He stole that from me. He stole the coleslaw. He stole the mashed potatoes. And also, I don't think KFC even sells mashed potatoes. I know they do gravy. I don't think they do mashed potatoes. Colonel Sanders, I don't want to date you if you're going to steal my ideas. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? Question mark? No, it's not the end. Okay, Miriam. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Maury? What are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, we got another donation today. Woo! Thank you, Sayaka-sama, for another donation. We're getting closer and closer to our goal. Woo. Also, I've realized now I can see through the text box. He isn't wearing shorts. It just looked like he was wearing shorts. I think because where the text box is, it looks like the hem of a shorts. Shorts. Mari, what are you doing sitting on all alone? Oh, you know. Why does this sound so like... This sounds so pick-me. Like, oh, you know. Just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. Like, oh, it'd be such a shame if someone asked me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. Yeah, specifically, that audio, looking for a man in finance. I'm looking for a man with a musk, a goatee, a degree, just to name a few. I'm gonna make it go there. I'm looking for a man with a musk, a goatee, a degree, from University of Cooking School. University is a bit of a mouthful, but we're getting there. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. Let me inherit that chicken empire. As you glide across the dance floor hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off. And I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Mari. How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Why is he crying? Oh, okay, stop. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I just need to do by myself. Why is he mad about that? But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? What is that meant to mean? Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn his respect as a chef? There's different ways. Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to enjoy sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school? Oh my dear Mari, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. I mean, I feel like I would have been okay if he said he wants to do the restaurant thing on his own. But the whole thing of like, you'll find your place, like, that was a bit rude. Is this a closing animation or is it the intro animation? Is this opening? Is this just putting me back to the main menu? Is it just reopened the game? Oh, I thought we were gonna get a cool closing animation. I guess we can watch the opening animation again. Oh, see, look, I'm not locked out of everything this time. But it doesn't, I mean, it doesn't tell me where I messed up. So if I knew where I messed up, I would go back and just quickly change it, boop, boop, change it. But like, I mean, we didn't fail him. Let me check how many endings there are to the game. How do you spell colonel? Colonel Sanders game endings. Probably during the final exam we cheated with the spell. Oh, that might be it. And I'm not cheating, I just want to know how many endings there are. Okay, there's 3, apart from game overs, there's apparently 3 endings. Okay, but, oh no, I think there might be 4. Okay, so, if you think it's because we cheated with the spell, we still have time for this stream, so we'll go back to the competition and maybe not turn Ashley into a chicken. I guess the final bite is probably the competition. Also, looking at the places you can die, I think we died nearly every time that we could. Ah, here we go, perfect. Right, we will not turn her into a chicken. We're gonna do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees you have chosen to win on your own terms and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Mari! Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Mari, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. Are you trying to one-up him? You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station, cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who is cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but... Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. Aha! It's the secret ingredient! However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. No. Miriam! And where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve the Spork Monster. So we had Gorko and Barko and now Steve. Steve? Wait, what happened to Gorko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We Spork Monsters are many. I think Gorko had the day off. But you have conjured Steve and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I am kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork Monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscrossed some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Huh, yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I thought we were making mac and cheese, not noodles. I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little Spork pup back in the old country. You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up, you toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint. That was all a tease. I toss a serious stare at... No, there's lots of S's. Serious stare at Steve. Serious stare at Steve, the Spork Monster. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck! Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could... Oh, so this... Oh, wait, no, wait. We could still earn his love as a chef if we do everything else the same. So if we do everything else the same. Blah, 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 blah. Dead student. Sip of my drinky drink. Yeah, everyone did... Well, Miriam did great. Everyone else did awful. Blah, 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 blah. Ashley is awful. I kind of want to have chicken and mac and cheese now. I've never had it. But now, I actually really want to try it. Like, I've had them separately, but not together. Come on, Colonel Sanders. Oh no, he still says this is something he needs to do by himself. So I guess there must have been other times that we didn't do it right. Okay, but yeah, this is literally so rude. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Like, excuse me, I also graduated from this same school. The only reason why I needed some help in that final exam is because a spork monster appeared and messed things up. Like, ugh, this guy sucks. Okay, I checked the different endings I can get that aren't game overs. We have the ending we got where we can win his love but not his respect as a chef. So that's like the medium ending. You can also the least good, I wouldn't say bad because he didn't die. The least bad ending is you can receive a coupon for a complimentary side and a soda upgrade. And the best ending is that you become his partner for business and romance, and you adopt the spork monster. What? And then we can have game overs like 5 different times, and 1, 2, 3. We got 3 of the dying ends, 3 of the game overs. So we got less than half of the game overs. So he thinks that we're an awful chef, even though we literally graduate from the same school as him. Oh, we're gonna have the little animation again. I mean, I don't mind it, it's very cute. Oh, I don't like the baka. My translation is too slow, or I would see if the Japanese names are actually correct. You know, I'm surprised that a studio hasn't made an anime of the game. They're always making animes of random stuff. Why have they not, like, done this? Oh, Haruka-chan! Thank you. Apparently they are correct. See, I could translate them, but I would be too slow. I can translate speaking words, but reading words, brain fart. And you're right, Haruka. He did take my recipes. So honestly, he's kind of full of himself. And I mean, I think Rina-sama said there might be a route where you can date Miriam, but by the looks of it, there isn't. Because I mean, to be fair, Miriam needs to find herself as a person. She's, like, done her own thing. Is there anything else to do? I'll check. Oh, it's a chicken! It's a chicken slider. Do, 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 do. He is very rude, Haruka-chan. Oh, no, I don't want credits. Oh. Oh. Is this... Wow! Not many people made this. I can't go back. And this is just this. It would be also good if they, like, explained what each of the bites were. So when because if they did, I could probably go back and fix and see if I could adopt the spork monster. I mean, can't I just adopt the spork monster without Colonel Sanders? What happens if I press continue? Is there a secret ending? Or does it just go to my last save? You know, the loading screen here matches the Mayan screen very nicely. Oh yeah, it just takes us back here. Sorry, Ashley. Don't want to talk to you. But yeah, that was our Colonel Sanders game. We didn't get the worst ending. Woo! I take that as a win. We got the medium ending. And honestly, maybe that's better because do we want to be his business partner or do we want to be able to be strong and independent and do our own thing? Like, we've only just graduated. Do we really want to be, like, working with him and dating him? Like, we should be able to do our own thing like Miriam. Yeah, we can start a business with Miriam. And, yeah, we can start Jollibee. Me and Miriam will start Jollibee. Let me put this the right screen. It is. Haha. Let me close the Colonel Sanders in the background for the music. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with our playthrough. We didn't get the worst ending, and we got less than half of the game overs. So that's a win in my books. Woo! Oh my gosh, you are so right, Jacko Dragon. He can pay for everything, and I don't have to. I can just be like, Colonel. Do you think he makes me call him Colonel even when we're dating? Oh, Colonel, please can I have some money to buy... I can't think of anything. Pokemon cards. And then I can have a side hustle selling Pokemon cards whilst running Jollibee with Miriam. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Me and Miriam. But yeah, that's it for our stream today. We nearly managed to fill the full 2 hours, which is good. Because means that it's not just a very short stream. If it was very short, that would have been annoying for everyone. But thank you to everyone that joined, and thank you to our donators as well. Yee! And I believe we do have a group stream on Monday. If you check our social medias, you'll be able to see it, or Haruka-chan will probably drop a message saying when it is. But keep an eye on our social medias for that. And yeah, you can look forward to meeting some of our other maids who haven't streamed yet. Yeah, so I'm glad everyone liked the stream. And yes, Haruka has confirmed the next stream is on Monday at 7 UK time, so make sure to check it out. But we'll remind you all on our social medias. So everyone, go get cozy in bed. If you've got Comic-Con tomorrow, go make sure you're well rested. And yeah, have a nice night, everyone. Bye bye.